What up, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we have a Christmas cookie roundup. I baked 3 different creative and delicious Christmas cookies, and I'm gonna share those recipes with you. So if you have baking on your holiday bucket list this year, I've got you covered. I baked all 3 of them in one session last night, and it really did not take much effort at all. We lean on the store for a couple of things in this video, but if you wanted to bake them completely from scratch, it would be easy to do so. If you happen to be new here, hi, how are you? How's the family? Thank you so much for clicking on that thumbnail and giving me a chance. On this channel, I do a lot of meal inspiration videos, so I share some of our favorite recipes. I also share grocery hauls at places like Costco, BJ's, Sam's Club, even some Trader Joe's. So if you end up enjoying my vibe while you're here, I would love it if you check out the rest of my channel and consider subscribing before you leave. So without further ado, we're gonna dive into those 3 recipes that I'll walk you through. All of the recipes will be given down in the description box, and stick around till the end because John joins me and we rate each of the cookies and also rank them. All right, my friends, let's start this cookie party. All 3 of these are so much fun. I can't get over it. I'll have the full recipes listed in the description box with the exact measurements. For this one, there's not too much to think of for the ingredients because I took a shortcut from the store, but if you have a favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe, feel free to make that instead. I just took some store-bought cookie dough, about 2 cups of it, and plopped a little bit into the sections of a mini muffin tin that I had greased. Then I took a little rounded teaspoon of mine to start a little hole for myself inside those cookies, and then I just use my hand to form it into a small cup. The idea is we're going to be filling it after with what looks like milk, so you just kind of want to think of making a little cup out of the cookies. These got baked for about 10 minutes, and as soon as they came out of the oven, I carefully pressed that spoon back down again to encourage that hole in the center. I let those cool on the back counter for about 30 minutes and then took another shortcut with a store-bought icing. But again, if you want to go above and beyond, you could always make your own homemade icing. And I put the icing in there until it looked like I had filled the cookie cup with milk. These would be the perfect cookies to leave out for Santa. Santa did ask us to do a quality check on these, so at the end of the video, we will share our honest thoughts on it. Now, we all know it wouldn't be Christmas season without a fun peppermint cookie, right? This one is so good because it combines the cool peppermint with some delicious white chocolate chips. Don't forget, I'll have all of the full measurements for what we did down below, but here's what I did. I used my KitchenAid mixer for this, which I will link below because I swear this is the best time of year to pick one up because they're usually on sale. I absolutely love the pretty blue color of it. So in that gorgeous machine, I creamed together some butter, granulated sugar, and brown sugar until it got all fluffed up. Then I added in an egg one at a time, 2 of those in total, and mixed well after each one. Then I added in some vanilla bean paste, but you could use extract, and then also some peppermint extract. I then worked the flour in a little at a time and also added in the baking soda and salt. Last step in the mixer is just to fold in the white chocolate chips and the crushed candy canes. I used a cookie scoop to get the dough onto a baking sheet that has a silicone mat. I tried to space the cookies out, but I will say I didn't do the best job at that, so I would give them a little bit more room. Those got baked for about 10 minutes until the edges started getting a golden tan. I let those cool on the baking sheet for about 5 minutes before I transferred them to a wire rack. I do have some notes on this one. I was multitasking and I let the dough stay on the counter for a little bit too long, so it had started to get a little warm because it just did all that work in the mixer and then I had it on the counter. So I'd recommend either getting it in the oven right away or even letting it set in the fridge for a little bit. I think that would help make sure that the dough doesn't flatten too much during the baking process. Other than that, these cookies came out so good, and don't forget to stick around till the end to see what we thought of them exactly. All right, my friends, last up, we have some hot cocoa cookies, and we take a little help from the store with this one too. I used my KitchenAid mixer again to combine some chocolate cake mix, melted butter, eggs, and vanilla bean paste, but you could use extract, and that gets stirred until it forms almost like a stiff mousse-like dough, and then you fold in the mini chocolate chips. I took a moment to get a shot just to show you how gorgeous the dough was on this one. It looks so pretty. I then used another cookie scoop to drop the rounded balls of dough onto a baking sheet that I had put some silicone mats down on, and I spaced those out about 2 inches apart. The silicone mats that I have, I get from Amazon. They're super affordable and they are perfect for making cookies. I'll have those and my gorgeous gold sheet pans linked down below. Those go in the tanning bed for about 10 minutes. You want it to just be until the edges are set, but the centers are still a tiny bit soft. You're going to remove those from the oven and then carefully place a few mini marshmallows onto the top of each cookie and press them down a little bit. And then back in the oven they go for about a minute, just until those marshmallows puff up slightly. You let those cool for a few minutes before serving them up. We did a taste test on all 3 of these, so let's check in to see what we thought. Okay, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We have a whole, move your face. We have a whole tray of Happy right here, of Festivus, if you will. Festivus. I don't know. The dog is growling from the other room. I can hear her. She's mad at us. We just put her in the bedroom because she was being feisty. Everybody in this family is feisty. Anyways, speaking of feisty, look at it. All right, we have 3 really fun cookie recipes. I think they're a little bit different. You guys know I like to mix it up. We have a peppermint white chocolate, which, I mean, that's not revolutionary or anything.
But it's exciting. Get excited.
And then we have 2 really cute ideas. This one is like Santa's milk and cookies, you know? You can put it out for the big man himself when he comes ho-ho-hoing down the chimney.
Oh, okay, that big man.
Oh yeah, the other big man in red. And then we have this hot cocoa cookie. So excited about these. John, where do you want to start? I'm gonna let you do the honor since you're the big red man.
Okay, big red man's going with the ho-ho-ho cookie.
Okay.
Shoot.
That's good.
That's ridiculous.
This one would be a fan favorite among kids.
And adults.
But I'm gonna say,
why
discriminate? Ages of all kinds will love this. However, on the sweetness intensity,
it is.
We're talking a 9.5. You have to like sweet things. I originally was gonna melt some white chocolate in the center of these cookies, and I don't know if that would make it less sweet or more sweet, but that's a vibe you could always go with. But I decided just to take a shortcut and do some icing instead.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, it's just icing. So good. Yeah. So those were super easy to put together, and I also think they're really, really fun. So I think that would be a great one to get the kids involved with. I think we should do peppermint next. I think we should just share.
It's a big cookie.
Yeah, it's a big cookie. I'm surprised I'm not getting like a big emotional...
Why do we not have these all the time?
Oh, there it is. Were you trying to do a poker face? Is that what that was? I fell for it again.
That's my favorite cookie of all time.
Of all time?
All time. That is...
Jonathan, all time.
Okay, I like mint. That is like a hint of mint with the candy cane plus the chocolate.
It's truly like a candy cane.
Plus a sugar cookie. Amazing. I didn't want to express myself as I was eating the cookie.
I literally was like, oh my God, he's not even impressed by this? Because I took a bite of it and I was like, John is going to lose it. And then I look over and it's like, he's chill.
Gotcha.
Cool as a cucumber. You truly got me. Truly.
Literally, to date, my favorite cookie I've ever had.
That is hilarious.
Anywhere.
I can see it though. Seriously, as soon as I took a bite, I was like, he's gonna love this. And the reason why is because of the crushed candy canes in it. Because you loved the crushed candy canes on that peppermint pie I made.
Yep.
And so as soon as I got the crunch, I was like, John's gonna lose it.
It's the perfect consistency cookie.
I'm very upset with you right now.
Why?
Because you just took me on an emotional roller coaster. I was like on a high and then I went down because I was like... I bet it was on my face too, because my face tells everything.
That's why I couldn't make eye contact.
Because you would have just lost it.
I need to look down.
This guy.
I need to enjoy this so that I can express myself.
I don't even like mint, and I like really enjoy this.
You can't say that anymore.
I can't. I love this cookie too. We didn't even rate the first one, John. The first one, now that I had this one, I'm going an 8 on the first one because I think that it's really good. But I also think it's like on the basic side.
Yeah, it's like a chocolate chip cookie elevated.
Yeah.
I would say also an 8, and then this mint one is a 10,000.
It's a 10,000. I'm going 9, but for me to say that, that's a pretty big deal.
Especially since it has mint.
Yes.
I'm blown away. Somehow you continuously blow my mind with the food that you create. And this is up there with one of the greats.
Wow.
This is,
It's so pretty too, to be honest. Like, it looks beautiful.
Pretty delicious is what it is.
Yeah, it is pretty delicious. All right, next up we have the hot cocoa one. That has a really cool consistency to it.
Different.
It's like almost like a meringue cookie.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like a meringue, but meets a cookie.
I feel like it's fun.
Yeah.
Kids would love it.
Mm-hmm. I think the chocolate flavor isn't as intense as I would like it to be. So I don't know if it's because it's a cake mix. If you like took the time to do it yourself, maybe you could get the intensity of the chocolate to be higher.
Yeah.
But I still think that's like, I'm going to 7.5 because I think my preference is the Santa's cookie. Like, I think I like that one a little bit more than this one.
I like the Santa's cookie better than that one. Yeah, for sure.
But I think that all three of these make like a really good lineup because they have a little bit of everything.
These are really fun holiday cookies.
And seriously, I think every single one of them would be fun to do with kids. I truly think so. Wow. So we rated all three. Yeah, let's rank them.
I didn't rate the last one.
Oh, what are you giving that one?
I think we just ranked it, basically.
Yeah, but we can still do it.
I'm on such a high with the peppermint.
I know, that's the thing. It's almost like we should have done the peppermint last.
I know.
But at least they know if they only have enough time to make one recipe.
Do
the peppermint white chocolate.
If you don't do that one,
unless you're allergic to something in it, then don't do that. Okay?
Okay, don't. And you don't if you despise peppermint, you actually might like this because it's not like overpowering.
Yeah, it's truly not. It's truly not.
I'm gonna go like 6. 6.5. 6.5 on the. I don't know. I'm not.
All right. I appreciate your honesty.
Bye.
And you know what? Someone actually commented that, and I just wanted to address that. They said, I appreciate the fact that you guys tell the honest truth about how you feel about it because, they're my recipes. You would think that we would just hype everything up. But my thing is this. I never want to waste anybody's time.
Yeah.
So if I make something that's not stellar, we will both share that feedback. I also can take constructive criticism from John, no problem. And, well, not maybe no problem, depending on the day. Sometimes he gets me when I'm in my sensitive Sally mode, and then don't do it, dude. Back up, But
I think over the years I've learned.
Yeah, he learns.
Sensitive Sally's here. It's good. It's great.
Everything's fine.
Super awesome.
But with you guys, I assure you, we will always tell our honest truth because I would never, ever want somebody to go make a recipe I'm not sure about.
Yeah.
And then report back Kate, this was trash.
Well, and that's the thing. Like this chocolate cookie. It's it's good.
Yeah, it's something I would be fine telling someone else to make.
Right.
And it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's really eye appealing.
Yes. And the other thing with it is it's very easy to make. So I think that the payoff on how good it was is definitely over how hard it was to put together. Does that make sense? It was so simple to mix and the payoff was there. I think all three are totally worth making.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to downplay any of that. There's not one of these that I wouldn't back on this. However,
a 6.5 is still a high number.
That's still a high number. But anyways, I just wanted to address that because I want to assure you, ethics are top on John and I's priority. So we're never going to steer you wrong. If we don't like something, we will just share it. We don't
ever want corporate to come after us.
Corporate takes it very seriously. They have a no tolerance policy when it comes to the feedback that we share. And they want to make sure that it's accurate, okay? So, rest assured. So anyways, let's just rank them for funsies. I'm going peppermint, Santa's cookie, hot cocoa.
You put the peppermint above Santa's cookie?
I don't know who I am right now. I'm having an identity crisis if I'm being real.
Well, I'm in the same boat as you.
I knew you would be.
But the peppermint cookie is it's way up there.
Yeah, you're going to have to bring some to work tomorrow.
The peppermint cookie?
Yeah, John.
Absolutely not.
John, there's 20 of them.
I'll bring everything else except that.
You will take some of those to work.
All right, fine. I'll take one for each person. And they can enjoy the festivities.
Okay. The Festivus.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we are going to get that feedback over to corporate. Thank you guys so much for spending part of your day with us. Please let us know what your favorite cookie is. Because I was telling John that I feel like every year I say I want to bake because I love to bake. And this time of year is just a vibe. But I never make the time for it. But because of you guys and me wanting to do this video, it forced me to bake, and it just reminded me how much I love to bake. So if you have a favorite holiday cookie, yeah, and he got to benefit. If you have a favorite holiday cookie, let me know down below, because I think that I want to bring the kids in. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be chaos. It's going to require both of us and possibly an extra adult that... So if anybody wants to volunteer to come over, because we don't have another adult anywhere near us.
Don't put that out there, because all these
people will show up. All the aunties and uncles out there, they're going to want to come over. Anyways, I want to make, so let us know your favorite holiday cookie, whatever brings the nostalgia or brings the yum, you know? All right, I hope we delivered whatever you needed when you clicked on that thumbnail, and I hope you have a magical day. Bye.